Hey everyone, either welcome back or welcome to my channel. And today's video was filmed on April 18th. It's important that you guys keep that in mind. I'm going to be talking about kind of what makes me nervous about the next little bit here. So before I get into any more details, time for the intro. Back in 2018, I was diagnosed with IIH. IIH is short for idiopathic intracranial hypertension. In short, in IIH, there's an increased intracranial pressure without a known cause. IIH is known by two older names, pseudotumor cerebri and benign intracranial hypertension. Living with IIH is very hard to explain to others, as it can be hard to tell when I'm not feeling well. My hope is that through these videos we can learn together and help make relationships better through a better understanding. I also hope to provide people living with IIH a community so they never feel like they are alone with this condition. Don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell down below so that you get updated about further videos. I upload new content every Monday and Thursday afternoon. With everything that's happening right now, I am going to say what makes me nervous right now, being that I'm weaning off medication, is that I'm not going to be able to see my ophthalmologist when I need to. And basically, he was seeing me every 6 months while I was maintaining on the medication at the 1,000 milligrams a day to make sure that everything was coming down with my eyes, so the swelling was coming down. And now that I'm weaning off medication, he wanted to see me in 3 months to catch anything that might be happening with my eyes. I last had my ophthalmologist appointment just before everything started to become closed because of the current situation in the world. So what makes me a little bit nervous at this point is if this physical distancing continues to the point where it is needed past when I have my appointment. And this probably won't happen, but there's that uncertainty there, so I am a little bit nervous about it. And I cannot do these appointments via telemedicine. They have to do quite a bit of testing and I have to be there. So they check my peripheral vision, they check my optic nerves, and both require machines that they can't use over telemedicine. So there's no way that they would be able to do a phone call or even a telemedicine type video interview because they wouldn't have the information that they need to determine whether my optic nerves are good or not, because they wouldn't have been able to test it. So they would definitely have to call me in. And so I am a little bit concerned if physical distancing lasts into the end of June, which is when I'm supposed to have my next appointment with my ophthalmologist. I am thinking those will probably be open by the time the end of June rolls around. So at this point, I'm not as nervous yet because thankfully I live in an area where we are doing a very good job at keeping our curve very flat. But if they decide that they need to continue the measures that they're continuing, then that could very much affect the ability of my ophthalmologist to watch my eyes as closely as they need to. So that is something that is in the near future that does make me a little bit nervous. I'm not 100% convinced that this is going to happen just because it's so far into the future. Because there's so much uncertainty, you kind of do got to think about that. So that does make me nervous just because we're dealing with my eyes and they have to watch my eyes so closely. I didn't realize quite what I was actually experiencing when I first actually had these symptoms. I need my eyesight in order to continue doing and pursuing what I want to in the future. I have had no problems keeping up with my neurologist. We're able to do those over the phone, so that has been thankfully good. If you guys have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them down below. And as for now, that's it for today. Bye everyone.